Welcome to this presentation on hemoglobin fructose glycation products attenuate tamoxifen-induced loss of viability in MCF7 breast cancer cells. This research was conducted by Deepak Kushwaha et al. And published in 4th May 2026. Today, we'll explore the key findings and contributions of this important work. Let's begin by understanding the problem this research addresses. Imagine a life saving cancer drug suddenly becoming less effective. That's a challenge we face when natural compounds in our bodies interfere with treatments. This research explores how certain naturally formed substances, called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, might impact the effectiveness of tamoxifen, a crucial drug for treating estrogen receptor positive breast cancer. Understanding this interaction is vital for improving patient outcomes. Imagine a chef who not only cooks a dish but also explains why each ingredient was chosen. Our scientists acted like chefs, carefully preparing a specific ingredient, hemoglobin, advanced glycation end products, or HbAGs. How did we make them? We mixed hemoglobin, a protein from red blood cells, with fructose, a common sugar, and let them react for 60 days at both body temperature, 37 degrees Celsius, and an accelerated 60 degrees Celsius. Then we tested these HbAGEs to see if they had antioxidant properties and how they affected MCF7 breast cancer cells when combined with tamoxifen. What did we find? When MCF7 breast cancer cells were treated with 15 micromolar tamoxifen alone for 60 hours, they experienced a major loss in viability. However, when we co-treated the cells with 100 micrograms per milliliter of a modified hemoglobin, the HbAGEs, the cells were significantly protected from tamoxifen's toxic effects. Notably, the HbAGs created at 60 degrees Celsius, called HbF60, showed the highest protective activity. This protection directly correlated with the HbAGEs' ability to act as antioxidants. So, why did these modified hemoglobin compounds protect the cancer cells? It's not a simple story of just neutralizing an antioxidant. We believe these HbAGEs, which are quite complex mixtures, likely shield the cancer cells through multiple pathways. For instance, they might bind to the tamoxifen drug itself, reducing its availability to the cells. Or they could be influencing other stress pathways within the cells, changing how they respond to the treatment. In conclusion, our study shows that hemoglobin advanced glycation end products, or HbAGEs, can significantly interfere with tamoxifen's ability to kill breast cancer cells. What does this mean for you? This isn't just a lab curiosity. It provides a crucial framework for understanding how natural processes in our bodies might lead to drug resistance in cancer patients, especially when they're under metabolic stress. In the next 1 to 2 years, this research could pave the way for personalizing cancer treatments, perhaps by monitoring a patient's age levels or developing ways to counteract their effects, ultimately making life-saving drugs like tamoxifen more effective for many more people.